36 students are horribly stricken with COVID after reckless partying. Their diagnoses will come in 10 days. This, shocking developments out of Brussels, and the aquarium crime of the century, all coming later. Good morning, I'm Clarence Bentley. This is Channel 4 Early News, giving you the news earlier than it happens. Tomorrow night, there will be a shocking collapse in a Pennsylvania coal mine, trapping 14 and killing 3. The infamous Kazoo killer is finished. The police will have finished their investigation on the local villain by next Tuesday. All of these and more coming later. But first, our on-site reporters will deliver the stories to us before they even happen. I take you to Tom Callahan.
Business as usual here in Jerrysville. Everyone unaware of the impending trouble to the community.
All of these businesses will be closed within the next 2 years. The infamous economic downturn that will happen in 6 months will hurt everybody, but perhaps it will hurt no one more than those small business owners like those you see before me.
But the people of Jerrysville have their own feelings about it.
Yeah, terrifying economic crisis is going to hit this place.
You're sure? Man, that's crazy. But there's something we could do about that now to stop that from happening, right?
No, you're a goner.
Huh. I don't get it.
The oncoming economic crisis will claim hundreds of thousands of jobs, but it's these personal stories that we feel are important to tell. I'll be here, right in this exact spot, until it happens. Back to you, Clarence.
Thanks, Tom. And now, we have an exclusive interview with family of the famed geneticist Grace Woods. Here's our correspondent, Rebecca.
This is Dorothy Miller, a 20-year-old student. Just from looking at her, you wouldn't think she is connected to a scientific revolution, but she is the closest living relative to Grace Woods, the geneticist responsible for decoding the entirety of life's genetic code. We had a chance to sit down and talk with her. Let me ask you, do you feel any pressure to live up to the legacy of Grace Woods?
Well, I certainly feel a pressure to find somebody with the last name Woods to marry.
Dorothy is the mother of Grace Woods, or I suppose will be her mother. Woods won't be born until 2034, the second child of Dorothy. Raising a genius is no small task, but Dorothy feels up to it. Do you prefer firm or hard mattresses?
Firm and hard, I thought, were synonyms as far as mattresses go. But honestly, I'm really excited. You know, it's not every day that you get to find out how important your kid's gonna be.
Now, in Grace's autobiography, she will write about how her childhood was formed by a deep neglect from you. A neglect that will leave lasting emotional and psychological scars. Do you have any comments about that?
She wrote that?
No, not yet.
I don't want to be like that. Do I have to be like that?
No, you don't have to be. You just will.
That little bitch.
Regardless of their personal relationship, we're excited to see this family develop and create history. This is Rebecca, Channel 4 Early News.
Thank you, Rebecca. And now, on site with our very own Chaz Matheson.
Things I've had to witness for this job are awful, you know. How do I tell people that their spouses are going to die? I've seen awful things. I've had to tell parents, your children are gonna die. How am I supposed to know that? I do.
Chaz?
Blood, cries, bodies mangled with steel. These are the images that will strike a once peaceful small town with horror. I'm Chaz Matheson. A train will come through this town in the next 4 to 5 hours. That train will derail and cause devastation to this once peaceful community. My sources tell me many buildings will be damaged and countless lives lost. However, Clarence, this is still a developing story, and I will keep you tuned in to all the updates going on. I am Chaz Matheson, Channel 4, Early News.
Thanks, Chaz. We at the studio would like to have a brief moment of silence in memory of Chaz. He will be dearly missed after the accident next year. We begin the countdown to his demise now. Coming up, the announcement of the last season of SNL will shock many. But when? And later, 15 things you wish you knew about zinc before the future shortage. I'm Clarence Bentley. This is Channel 4 Early News, bringing you the news before it even happens. Have a good evening.